Right now, someone just opened their laptop to start their dream business. In 3 years, there's a 90% chance they'll be broke, burned out, and wondering what went wrong. But here's what nobody tells you: their business didn't fail because of bad luck. It failed before they even made their first sale. And if you're thinking about starting a business, you're probably making the same mistake right now. Stay with me, because I'm about to show you the one thing that kills more businesses than bad products, bad marketing, and bad timing combined. And weirdly, it's the thing everyone thinks they have figured out. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why most businesses fail, and more importantly, how to make sure yours isn't one of them. Here's the brutal truth: 20% of businesses fail in their first year. 50% are gone by year 5. And 90% don't make it to 10 years. But here's what's crazy: most entrepreneurs think they're different. They think they've got the magic idea, the secret sauce, the thing that's going to change everything. I used to think that too. I watched my first business crumble in 18 months. My second one barely lasted a year. And the whole time, I was blaming everything except the real problem. The market wasn't ready. Customers didn't get it. The economy was bad. I had 100 excuses, but then I started studying why businesses actually fail. And what I found changed everything. The number one reason businesses fail isn't what you think. It's not lack of funding, though 38% of failed businesses cite that. It's not competition, though 20% blame that. It's not even a bad product. The real killer? They're solving problems that don't exist. Let me say that again. Most businesses fail because they're solving problems that nobody actually has, or nobody is willing to pay to solve. Entrepreneurs fall in love with their ideas. They spend months building the perfect product. They obsess over features, design, branding. They imagine how grateful customers will be, but they never ask the most important question: does anyone actually want to pay money for this? And here's the twist that makes it even worse: sometimes people do have the problem. They'll even tell you they have the problem. They'll say, "Oh yeah, I'd totally buy that," but when you actually build it and ask for money, crickets. Because there's a massive difference between a problem people complain about and a problem people will open their wallets to solve. Most businesses die in that gap. Think about it. How many times have you told someone, "Oh, that's a great idea, I'd use that," and then never bought it? We all do it. We're nice. We want to be supportive. But our credit cards tell the truth that our mouths won't. So how do you avoid this trap? 3 things. First, talk to customers before you build anything. Not your friends. Not your family. Not people who want to make you feel good. Talk to strangers who have the problem you think you are solving. And here's the key: don't pitch them your solution. Ask them about their pain. Ask them what they've already tried. Ask them what they'd pay to fix it. If they're not already spending money trying to solve this problem, that's a massive red flag. Second, sell before you build. I know this sounds backwards, but this is how you validate real demand. Can you get people to give you money for something that doesn't exist yet? If you can't get 10 people to pre-order, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And that's fine, but call it what it is. Third, watch what people do, not what they say. Data beats opinions every single time. Are people actually using your product? Are they coming back? Are they telling their friends without you asking? If you have to beg people to use something they said they wanted, you've got a problem. Now here is where most people mess up even when they know this. They get some early traction, maybe a few sales, some positive feedback, and they think they've made it. They scale up. They hire people. They spend money on marketing, but they never stop to ask, is this traction real, or are these just early adopters who'll try anything new? There's a graveyard of startups that had a great first month and were dead 6 months later. Because they confused initial curiosity with sustainable demand. The businesses that survive? They stay paranoid. They keep talking to customers. They keep validating. They treat every assumption like it's probably wrong until the market proves otherwise. Look, Starting a business is hard enough without spending years building something nobody wants. I learned this the expensive way, with time I'll never get back and money I didn't have to lose, but you don't have to. Before you write another line of code, before you order inventory, before you quit your job, validate that the problem you're solving is real and that people will actually pay to solve it, not might pay. Not should pay. Will pay, because the difference between a failed business and a successful one isn't usually the idea. It's whether that idea is solving a real, painful, expensive problem for people who are actively looking for a solution. So ask yourself right now, are you building something people want, or something you want people to want? Because one of those makes money, and the other one joins the 90%. If this saved you from making a massive mistake, hit that subscribe button.